Hi guys, welcome to 2 Minute Tuesdays. Today, we're going to share the 5 love languages. And we're going to start off with the Bible verse, Matthew 19:6, as it reads. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, whatever God has joined together, let no one separate. And we bring up this verse because on everyone who is experiencing a lovely relationship with their spouse, or before the wedding day, sparks fly and things are so great and exciting, and then after the wedding day it starts to dwindle. And so what the problem may be is that you may not know what that other person's love language is.
Exactly. So we wanted to share some things from the book, The 5 Love Languages. And like Jimmy said, one of the biggest reasons that it seems like love dissipates over time in a marriage is because you're speaking different love languages, which could be the same as I'm speaking Chinese and he's speaking English and we don't understand. That's how serious this is in a marriage too. People feel loved in different ways.
Yes.
So I just wanted to read a couple little passages out of the book for you. At the heart of humankind's existence is the desire to be intimate and to be loved by one another. Marriage is designed to meet that need for intimacy and love. That is why the Bible speaks of husband and wife becoming one flesh. That did not mean that individuals would lose their identity. It means that they would enter into each other's lives in a deep and intimate way.
So good. So good. And so what the author says in the book is, like, we all have a love tank. And it all depends on how full it is. Almost kind of like a car. If the car isn't full of gas, it starts to not function correctly and not work. And that goes the same thing with your love tank. And so it's always good to know what your love language is, to feel that love and affection toward one another.
Yeah, so you can keep that tank full. So here's another short passage from the book. Could it be that deep inside, hurting couples exist in an invisible emotional love tank with its gauge on empty? Could the misbehavior, withdrawals, harsh words, and critical spirit occur because of that empty tank? If we could find a way to fill it, could the marriage be reborn? With a full tank, would couples be able to create an emotional climate where it is possible to discuss differences and resolve conflicts? Could that tank be the key that makes marriages work?
Yeah. So if there's a lot of struggles in your marriage, it may not be this or that, but maybe the type of language you speak in love. And one of them is words of affirmation. So by just having your spouse say, I love you, or you're an incredible person, that may make you feel loving, and that will probably fill up the love tank.
Yes. And another love language is acts of service. Maybe your husband feels loved if you wash the dishes or do the laundry, or maybe your wife feels loved when you take out the trash or sweep the kitchen floor. It's just understanding if that makes your other half feel loved.
Yes, and a third one is receiving gifts. People feel loved when they receive gifts. So you always see on Valentine's Day they give flowers to their Valentine, or on their anniversary day. You have to remember that anniversary to give them a nice, lovely gift. Some people feel loved that way.
The fourth one, and our favorite, is quality time. So they said it's kind of uncommon for couples to share the same love language. That's why it can be so confusing, because you might be like, well, I love quality time, so he will too. But some people don't work that way. Some people, he likes acts of service, but I like quality time. So you have to kind of adapt to what they like. But luckily for us, we both love quality time, and that's why it works out so well, how we would just want to do everything together, like work together, go to the store together, work out together. So that's kind of cool.
And it's always important to get that quality time with your spouse, regardless of what's happening in your life. And the fifth one is physical touch. A lot of people just love to be touched, especially when you're married to a beautiful woman or a handsome man. And so a good example is like hugs.
Or massages.
That too, just giving a nice big old hug to your beautiful wife. Like, that makes them feel loved too. And whatever those 5 are, just to keep that love tank full, you'll have a great relationship with each other.
Well, we hope this week you guys find a little bit of time with your spouse to discover what their love language is and start implementing that into your relationship. And remember, love God.
Love each other.
Love your life.
Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.